Good morning, and thank you for joining me for Let It Go and Let It Grow for May 22nd, 2026. Beautiful, beautiful day we have happening here. It's going to be glorious. I only have one client to do, so I'm looking very forward to going floating today with a friend of mine. It's my non-negotiable monthly thing to do. I love floating in the tanks and just letting myself go. So speaking of letting go, what are we letting go of today? And we are letting go of this Ten of Pentacles energy. Pentacles in this form are legacy, abundance, family, and long-term stability. So we're releasing attachments to the appearance of having success. So this is might be being publicly seen as putting on airs, as having more than you actually do to try to make yourself feel better, when in actuality, you should be happy as what you have and who you are. So this is the keeping up with the Joneses card when it is in this position. This is that whole wanting that white picket fence and the two kids and the dog and everything that your neighbors have or appear to have outwardly. But you always have to remember what's happening inside the home as well. All is not what it seems. So live your life in the presence of what you have and who you are, not who you want to be and be seen as by others. Let go of inherited perceptions of family. So what does that mean? That family expectations. Maybe you're in a family that has a family business and you were expected to carry on in that path. Maybe you're always had pressure because you come from a family of lawyers and doctors, and this is the perceived road that you should be taking. But you know in your heart of hearts, this is not where you want to be. You're your own sovereign being with your own likes and dislikes. You are your own person. So this is asking you today to stand up for yourself and let go of what your family perceives you to be and stand in your power of who you actually are. Drop the fear of losing stability and security. It is the law of attraction. Lack attracts like, and abundance attracts abundance, and prosperity attracts prosperity. So if you are constantly living in a fear of loss, then you are going to be in a state of loss. This is about letting go of that mentality and realizing that you have gratitude for the things that you have around you, your home, things that you like in your house. Gratitude for everything that has ever come to you in known and unknown ways that has made your life so much better. The joy in being rather than the joy in having and doing. So drop that fear of losing the stability and having that lack mentality, and open yourself up to the presence of knowing that you have security and stability where you are right now. And know that the universe has always had your back and always will have your back. So stop measuring your worth through the material achievements alone. It's not everything you have. It is who you are and who you are at the heart. We can help others and go forward in our life with aiding others and being on their path to guide them and help them. And the last thing that they're going to say is, Rhonda had this beautiful dragon statue. No, they're going to say Rhonda was able to help me see my value and help me heal myself. They're not going to be concerned about what I've got in my house, what I've got hanging in my bathroom. They're probably not even going to remember it. Some of it is really cool, but that's not what they're going to remember you for, the material stuff. They're going to remember you for the heartfelt, heart-led stuff. How can you help them be in the state of giving and grace and gratitude? That energy exchange is the richest thing that you can actually have. Because that is the stuff that really stays in people's memories. Allow yourself to redefine what abundance truly means. Is it having money in the bank all the time? Or is it having the abundance of friends, family, and love around you at all times that makes you feel, I can feel that in my solar plexus, that excitement, that happiness in your heart, to actually feel into what brings you joy rather than constantly thinking of it as money or what you have in your bank or that your bills are actually paid. Money is a form of energy, so if you can see it as that and accept it in through that as gratitude rather than something, you know, a thorn in your side, that's what it's asking you to do, is redefine how you actually see this abundance in your life and in your family. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, stability matters, but true abundance includes emotional fulfillment, not just that material structure, which is what I was saying. So you want to be able to redefine your abundance in terms of gratitude for what you have and what you do, not the money that is in your hands at all times. So what are we letting grow today? And this is the Swords, Queen of Swords. She is intellect, truth, boundaries, and clarity. It is air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy today. So we're growing mental clarity and discernment. So this is taking that time out and taking that moment of silence and clearing the thoughts and seeing what you truly want and possibly even need in your life right now. Strengthen your healthy boundaries and communication. This is asking you to come at situations in a strong, clear manner. That true air sign, clear the cobwebs out of the brain, and clearly, consciously know where you're coming from. Speak with truth and wisdom and confidence. Stand your ground. This is a stand your ground card. Even though she is sitting at top of the castle overlooking her queendom, she is in contemplation and thinking, but not trapped in her thoughts. This is conscious thinking. This is calculated thinking. And she has that sword at the ready. She knows that she can reach for it and she is on guard. She can be in the thick of the fight in a second if she needs to be. Cut the confusion and self-doubt away and the emotional fog. So take that sword, cut that fog away. But always remember too, in this card, there is a cup that is locked away. So as you are standing your ground and knowing and standing in your truth and have your thoughts gathered and collected for you, make sure that you don't have your emotions all locked away, that you're not coming at this as a complete, cold, hard ass. But there is some emotions that are there that you can tap into when you need them. Don't keep them all locked away. And notice how the ocean in the background is a bit wavy. There's not huge waves, but there's a little bit of an emotional, and you can see some waves there. There's a little bit of emotional turmoil that can be going on as well, but you're letting grow your ability to use that intellect, use that those thoughts to help you in an emotional way to get rid of the self-doubt and the confusion, but not being totally locked away while you do it. And trust the intellect and intuition are working together, so that the intuition would be the water. So break that window and help with your intuition and your emotions today as well. And for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Queen of Swords is that sharp clarity. She reminds you that honesty can be compassionate and powerful at the same time. So that's the water again, that compassion. It can be both. It's not one or the other. It can be both at the same time. So you're going to be releasing outdated ideas of success today, which might take that contemplation and that necessity to stand in your own sovereign power with discernment. If it's dealing with your family and saying, this is not my path. This is not where I feel called for or called to. Standing up for yourself. So grow clarity around those things that truly mean stuff to you, what truly, truly matters at the heart and the core of things, and your wisdom becomes the greatest form of abundance. So today, what definition of success are you ready to release? That's a good question. What are you ready to release that would be that story of success that no longer serves you? And we are asking where life is asking you to speak your truth more clearly. Once again, do this in a concise, calculated manner, taking that time up to gather your thoughts in a complete way. I'm going to use the Soul Truth cards today. only because I refound these the other day. And we will see what we have here. We got the other day the question about worth, and we'll see what we have today. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take out the shoulds. I always say that, don't should all over yourself. Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all of your heart. Today's soul action, ask yourself what is it that your soul really, really wants, and what does your heart crave? Take one step in that direction today. So that is the reading for today, and I will see you later. It might be this weekend. It might be the beginning of next week. Not quite sure yet. Talk to you later. Bye.